You have a superpower? You're both fucking with me, right?
Do Ryan and I look like the fucking with you type? It's all true.
Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now.
You're feeling disbelief.
You're actually a little annoyed. You feel hurt that we didn't tell you until now, whether it's true or not. You don't like being left out.
Well, okay. Oh shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do.
You needed to focus on the positive memories, not get lost in the sadness. I thought it would help.
It did. Just warn me next time, okay?
Deal.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild.
So, any sign of Diane today?
No. But she was in yesterday working on her laptop.
You said she was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof.
I hope so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan. In the meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
We're on it.
Time to earn a paycheck. I should clean the... Colorado tap water. I'm not convinced this is totally sanitary, but what do I know?
How do these birdwatching contests even work? Who's checking the sightings?
Fuck you, Ryan Lucan. Enjoy your Birder of the Year title while it lasts.
Oh, shit. Ryan's got a rival. Time for your bath. Best job I've ever had. Not that the competition is super fierce. So many memories of Gabe I didn't get to make. Glad I was able to help, but I think I'll pass on the kisses. Time for your bath. Steph and Ryan, the newest inductees. Gabe would be proud. Love you, Gabe.
The hell am I gonna do with a jacket that says Hell Divers on the back?
Jeez, I don't know, boss man. Maybe you could wear it, like the rest of us are gonna do.
You think I want to broadcast my affiliation with you jokers to the rest of the world? I got a reputation.
Not to be a single issue voter or anything, but fuck Typhon.
It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
Tonight's the spring festival. I wonder what's wrong. Poor Ducky. I wonder what's going on. Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
Of course. I've never felt better.
Okay. Glad to hear it. Jed acts like he's in charge, but we all know who really calls the shots in here. Ducky almost hustled me out of my first paycheck. Good thing Jed stepped in. Poor Amelia.
So,
Back from whence you came.
You're kidding.
I already got to Verdant Cliffs.
Wait. Holy shit, seriously?
Ah, yes. The legendary keeper of the high score. Ass.
I'm so glad you like it.
Charlotte must be getting ready for the LARP.
I really do.
Hey, welcome. I'll be right with you. I better check in with Steph and Ryan. Charlotte must be getting ready for the LARP. Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Oh, hey. Yeah. Trying. I hope we can get Ethan into it.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll like it. I wish Riley never found out about my condition. She needs to focus on her future, not mine.
Riley found out? I wonder what this means for them. I feel terrible for Eleanor, and I don't think it's getting any easier. Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear. I really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago. It means a lot to me.
Of course. I'm glad I could help. Hey, is everything okay with you and Riley?
For the most part. She's pushing herself too hard helping me. I just want her to focus on her own life now.
Let me know what I can do.
You've done so much already. I'm grateful, Alex.
Where are you, girl from Rome? Gosh, I really miss that song. They used to play it in here all the time.
Weird. I've never heard it. Maybe Jed knows where it went? Hey, where do we keep unused jukebox CDs?
We don't. Everything we have is in the jukebox.
Cool. Just curious. Did you trade out the quarters in the register yet?
All you, kid.
Can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her. Hey, can I ask you something? I've always felt too self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh. Well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
I'll try that. Thanks.
Trust me. You're not alone.
I couldn't ask for a better Scooby Squad. Hey, do you guys know a song that goes, "Where are you, girl from Rome"?
Holy shit! Blast from the past. Alabaster Daydreams.
My dad used to love that song. Gabe would put it on repeat just to mess with him. Got to the point where he couldn't stand to even hear it anymore.
So, what happened to it?
Eventually, Jed pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere. You could ask him.
Sweet. Thanks. Okay, she's here. What's the plan?
Well, we have two plans actually. But we're still workshopping them.
What does workshopping mean exactly?
It means Ryan won't admit that my plan is perfect. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date.
Wait, what?
And she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence. Maybe Diane and I still hook up? Not important.
That's your plan? Oh my god, please tell me you have something better.
I do. Now, to be clear, it's the same plan. Except, I'm the distraction. Look, Steph, I don't even think she's gay, all right? She's probably into the rugged mountain man type. All the transplants are.
Okay, maybe these plans do need some more time.
What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
You're the only tiebreaker we have.
Let's go with Steph. Badass DJ? It's a no-brainer. Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but we don't even know if she has anything worth stealing yet. I'm just gonna try talking to her. Maybe I can get her worked up and read her emotions. I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Good luck.
Your usual.
Thanks, Alex.
What's the best way to rile her up? You know all I want is justice for my brother. Please. Help me.
Alex, I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full and open investigation. We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do. That's the truth.
She's got a great poker face, unlike Mac, but let's see what she's really feeling. Let me try and read her first. I should try reading Diane's emotions before we go any further.
Poor Gabe. No one deserves to die like that.
She's sad. If I keep her thinking about Gabe's death, maybe I can find out more. Oh, such a cute photo.
My niece and nephew. They're adorable.
Do you have, enough napkins for the table?
Yeah. I'm fine, thanks.
That's a nice cross.
Oh, thanks.
I bet you and Gabe threw back a lot of these together.
He was a great bartender. Made the long work days more bearable.
William Bloom. Gabe loved him. I think he spent a whole year just listening to him.
Really? He had good taste. Surprised we never talked about it.
Are you joining in the LARP later? It's been so hard for Ethan. We're all hoping it will cheer him up.
I can't. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Okay. Now I need to pick something that will push Diane's emotions over the edge. Look, I know you're not a bad person. But my brother is dead because of the choices you and Typhon made. How does that make you feel? I actually want to know.
Alex, Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
All right. That's the emotion I was looking for. Time to explore Diane's guilt about Gabe. Okay, time to find out what Diane is really hiding.
Hello?
Miss Jacobs? It's Deputy Pike.
Pike, I'm sorry, but we're very busy at the moment.
There's been an accident.
What kind of accident? He came here looking for a better life, just like me. He's gone. I'm still here.
Wait, there's something else.
I can't undo what Typhon did, or the role I played. But at least I have everything I need to protect myself from them.
Holy shit. She must have evidence on the USB stick. Looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
Hey, Diane.
Oh, hey, Steph. How are you?
So, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
Are you single, semi-single, taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa. Was not expecting that at all. Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
Yeah, I could see your cheeks from space.
Super. Real good look for me. I'm so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it. Get back to me. I'm not going anywhere.
See ya.
Holy shit, that was epic! Totally insane!
My heart is pounding.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You guys, that was hilarious. Oh my god. I hope this was worth it.
Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
In the meantime, we have a LARP to do. Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay?
Is the guitar really necessary?
What? How can you be a bard without a guitar? The bard's whole job is to musically regale people.
Well then, prepare to be regaled.
So, did you finish the thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night. I haven't carved like that in ages.
All right, I need to grab my guitar and the hat that Steph got me. Wow. Typhon officially clears Typhon of any wrongdoing in death of local man at the hands of Typhon explosions. Maybe I should put something on. Sometimes it's hard to say where Gabe ends and I begin. His job, his apartment, his life here. But if there is a seam somewhere, I see it most in Steph and Ryan. In my mind, when we're all together, I can imagine him in my place, and I can watch the scene unfold like a spectator for a life I barely knew. Or, if I choose instead, I can forget about Gabe and just accept, however improbably, that Steph and Ryan care about me for my own sake, for no other reason. I think I know which one Gabe would prefer. Ducky's gift to me for finding his booze. It's a unique expression of gratitude. I know this is Ethan's copy, but I'm level 73, and I'm not stopping. I found some really cute photos of Gabe and Ethan on this thing. I haven't beat Steph a single time. That just means I'm overdue for a win, right? Steph bought this for me as a gag, but I kinda developed a taste for it. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but it felt like I had to do something. I feel like I kept the hat in here. Only one way to find out. Huh. There it is. Yeah. I don't need to know what that was for. Half person, half dump truck. I feel you. Another one of Gabe's hidden cans. Dork. Oh, hi there. Now what do you unlock? Steph knows how to LARP on a budget. I hope Ethan likes it. Oh shit. The feather on the hat must have fallen off. Maybe I can find it. Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago. Guess I've been avoiding looking through it. Okay. You can take the kid out of juvie. Oh. I'm not giving up yet, Gabe. I better find that feather. Steph is a stickler for details. This feather separates the buskers from the bards. Okay, just need to grab my guitar now. Life in Haven would be a lot worse without these two weirdos. A housewarming gift from Eleanor. She said Gabe loved these little dudes. No sunglasses, though. We're one step closer now. Steph, I will murder you. Wish I'd taken Steph's advice. Ugh. Maybe that key will finally reveal your secrets. This must have been Gabe's. That's a long list, and I bet he would have gotten through it. Wow, Gabe. Still finding ways to break my heart, huh? Wow. Steph is a rock star for putting this together. Ethan is gonna flip. A dire rat joined your party. Leave it to me to wreck Gabe's bike on my first ride. At least Ryan had a good laugh about it. One day, I'll stop being a freeloader. For now, I'm just grateful. Yikes. This garden is looking gnarly. I wonder how many times Gabe got stoned up here and stared at these. Guessing it was more than 0. I haven't played for anyone else in years. That was a good night. So far, Ryan is the only one that uses this. Maybe I should just gift it to him. Maybe I can clean you up a bit. Well, it's better than nothing. Look, man, if you want to live here, You need to do your own dishes. Ugh, you need a lot of help, don't you? My weapon of choice. Alex the Bard, ready to serve. Time to head out. Hey.
I don't need, cheering up or whatever.
Okay. So, maybe this wasn't the most subtle idea, but... Gabe was so excited to LARP with you. I bet he'd really want you to do it.
I do want to do this. It's just... Everyone's been working so hard. And if I'm not happy, they'll all be disappointed.
Must be weird having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in a costume and act like you're having fun.
Yeah, especially my mom. She always looks so... sad. 'Cause I'm, bummed out. But I can't just pretend.
So, don't pretend. Just be yourself. Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny hat.
But what if I'm still, not having fun?
Then don't. That's fine too. No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
All right. But I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Of course.
Thanor, the Monster Slayer! Thanks to the gods and all the heavens you've come. I am in desperate need of a great hero. Could you be the one? Please, tell me of your exploits.
There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe my bard can sing something about me.
Oh, sure. A kraken ate a city every year until it died on Thanor's spear.
My goodness. So, you must be Thanor's bard, Alto, whose songs have magical powers. It sounds like you are exactly the heroes I need. My name is King Tabor. The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom. Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear. But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes 3 mysterious gems, known as soul jewels, that can save us all. I need you to go search the kingdom, survive whatever's out there, and bring me back those jewels. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Then you must go, now. My people are counting on you.
Should we start with the main road?
Okay.
Time to find some jewels.
This is... kind of exciting. How do we know where to look?
I think we don't know. It's a true adventure.
Oh. What do you think the jewels are for?
Maybe some kind of magic ritual that protects the whole kingdom.
Does King Tabor know magic?
I guess we'll find out.
Looking cool.
Is that a scroll of paper? Wow. Hard to see that in the grass.
What did you just find?
A gold coin.
Do you think there's more of them?
I don't know. Let's keep looking. Okay. It's a wolf.
A dire wolf.
Shit, what do we do?
I think we have to fight it.
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Burning blade. 1 damage. And you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Ah! 2 damage. Ah! I'm still on fire.
Shield of courage.
Healing Serenade. +1 health to us.
Protected by Shield of Courage.
Ah! I'm still on fire.
Huh. 2 damage. Loot. Oh, cool. I learned a magic attack.
1 damage to allies? Better be nice to Thanor.
Let's keep going. What do you think this key is for?
Maybe it unlocks something in one of these stores.
I should probably drop in on Riley and thank her in person.
Huh. Did Ethan drop this?
I swung over the top once.
No way. Prove it. I'll give you $1 if you can.
I did! I don't have to prove it. I'm gonna tell my mom you called me a liar.
Do it, dude. I dare you.
Shouldn't go back until we found all 3 jewels. Shouldn't go back until we found all 3 jewels.
Did we really just kill a dire wolf? What did you think of that fight?
It was definitely harder than I thought.
Yeah, same.
This is actually really fun.
I know, right? Sorry, Ryan. It was self-defense. How do we know for sure it's dead? Should we tickle it?
Stop it. Be serious.
Can't hide with a ribbon that bright.
What is that?
It's a magic scroll we can use in fights.
Oh, awesome. We should find as many as we can.
Let's go to the peach.
It's cute, right?
Oh, I bet we can use that.
I don't.
Found a scroll?
Yeah. I want something people can't stop talking about.
Aren't I supposed to be the one teaching you how to throw?
Hey, what's all this?
Too busy to talk right now. Sorry.
Knock 'em dead?
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP. Whoa. What's that about?
I just haven't slept. You know? Every time I close my eyes, my brain pulls up all these thoughts, these regrets. So I just lie there, crying and feeling like a horrible person.
You mentioned regrets. Can you drill down on that? What is it that you regret?
I don't know. I'm not sure of anything right now.
Heed my warning, you traveling twosome, for within that tavern it is quite gruesome. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
That makes two of us. I know this guy. He's one of Steph's coworkers. Hey, let's hear your riddle.
There are three, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
How are we supposed to know that?
Maybe we can look for some clues. Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP. I would gladly work at a place called Gullweather's Tavern. All that guilt, and she still can't find her way toward doing the right thing.
Wanna look in here?
Yeah. Let's go in. What happened here?
Fellow survivors, I see.
Are you hurt?
Hardly my first monster attack. I know an escape trick or two.
Do you know what this key is for?
Belonged to Barry, the tavern keeper. That's his leg over there.
Oh.
So, if you want to try all of the locks, I'm sure he won't stop you.
Let's see what we can find around here. I actually feel bad for that person. Ugh, rough day for Barry the Tavern Keeper. So gorgeous. Where does Steph get all this stuff?
Feanor! Did you see this?
That's got to be it! It's one of the jewels! One down, 2 to go.
That wasn't so bad, right? Now I feel more confident we can find the others.
Glad you...
In retrospect, this is so obviously a decoy. House barred. Sorry, Steph. Alto is pretty happy with her current gig. Oh, hey, a coin. I want to focus on Ethan right now. This kingdom has serious problems. What happened to the rest of the music? What happened to the rest of the music?
The 13th quinquennial meeting of the Daegu Biscuit Boys is hereby called to order. I'm sorry to announce that all 6 of us remain upright and above ground.
First point of order. Ducky, if you had to guess, though, about how much longer you fixing to live?
Just long enough to collect, Gordon, and not a minute longer.
Ducky is in a tontine.
That better be washable. Here we go. This probably has the answer to that riddle. The amount of detail in this LARP is insane. Steph thought of everything. She's amazing at this. Guess Lawrence is gonna need a new business advisor. Steph really went all out in here. We're gonna have to deal with this, aren't we? Did you see this warning?
Yeah, that's a bad situation. Trolls are ruthless. Bye.
Godspeed. Godspeed.
Check out what I found in that chest.
Nice work, Thanor.
There was some really interesting stuff in there.
Now you look pale. I told you. Ready to answer? I'll say it once more. There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
Their names are... Sapphire, Amethyst, and Ruby?
Alas, those aren't the names I sought.
Aww.
Questers, do not be distraught. Please, take a coin from those I've got.
Guess that's for us.
Thanks. Can we hear another riddle?
Oh, shit. Sorry. I only had one prepared.
This guy's a fraud, I have declared.
Not bad, Thanor.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
I wish we could go back to the tavern when it's full of people.
It was full of people.
Alive people. Obviously.
Sorry, did you say she stole your crochet needles? Hey, kid. You responsible for that massacre in the Black Lantern?
We're the good guys.
Right, of course.
I'll be taking that.
Got another scroll.
Cool.
I bet there's something fun in the record store. Could there be something down the alley?
So cool. 1, 2, 3. I control me. 1, 2, 3. I control me. This book is written for fucking toddlers.
There. You look like adventuring folk. Perhaps the magpie can set you straight. Stella! What a thankless life. Being a smith in the age of monsters.
Whoa. He's really into this. Everything okay? You seem pretty, grumpy.
I've forgotten the damn components of sun silver. Don't suppose you know the composition?
If we find out, we'll tell you.
I won't hold my breath.
I'm guessing this is a fancy art gallery. Wait, no, a pet shop. Go for it.
Monster or mortal?
Mortal.
Come in. Sorry about the lock. These are dangerous times. Welcome to the Magpie Emporium.
Oh, so this is like a magic shop.
I'm gonna take a look around a bit, okay?
Okay.
Let's see what Steph's done to the place.
When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around?
Never seen Steph feel this way before. Maybe I could reassure her. She's always so confident. Oh, hey, sun silver. We should tell that blacksmith. I'd like to try one of those bard instruments, please.
You'll need to schedule a private appointment.
I'll do that. That's not ominous at all.
I bet we're supposed to buy something here.
He's forging the sky sword of power.
Oh, yeah?
One day, Thanor's gonna find it.
As a classically trained bard, I gotta say, this music's not bad. That actually looks legit. Golems. Animation fee not included. Oh, Steph. Spells. Very cute, Steph.
Are these spells for sale?
To members of the Sorcery Guild only. Sorry.
Wonder if they have drills for this. It's a wonder Valkyrie's ever hungry. What with all the human flesh I assume she consumes.
Dude, I hear you, but a combat-based system with no social mechanics is like my fucking nightmare. Are you... Hey, Precious. Where did you come from? Are you the one I've been hearing in the walls? Smartass, there's a cat outside the shop. Dude, I don't know. She doesn't have a collar. Yeah? I'll call Pike, see if anybody's reported their cat missing. Meantime, guess she's coming to work with me, isn't she? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
I guess some heroes are into bards with flashy guitars, but I'm glad Thanor has better taste. Seeking insight? Draw a card. Huh. What do I want insight about? I really hope this is true. Steph is just awesome. Is that true for Ryan? I hope so. Chaos and destruction. Yeah, no shit. Holy shit, too real. Yikes. Warning, cat is cursed. Do not pet. Yeah, no need to warn me.
The streets used to be full of people. When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around? The streets used to be full of people.
I bet we're supposed to buy something here.
The Soul Sapphire's right there. For sale.
I am the only vendor of magical items in the kingdom.
How much money do we have?
We've got 4 gold.
Nice.
Why is this 10,000 gold?
Was I too generous? It was originally 20,000, but...
No, I meant... Never mind.
Maybe we can make some kind of deal with her.
Would you consider giving us that sapphire? For 1 gold?
This isn't a charity.
We need the sapphire right away. It's for a quest to end the age of monsters.
I've heard there's a magical fish that lives in the River of Sorrows. Bring me back one of its scales, and I'll give you the sapphire in return.
Side quest!
Yeah. Holy shit. Steph looks fantastic.
I hope we meet again.
Man, my dating life could have used a truth spell or two.
I'm still thinking about that tapestry.
The black.
What a thankless life. Being a smith in the age of
Hey,
monsters.
we found the components of sun silver.
It's iron, goblin ore, and fire powder.
Praise the gods. Of course. How could I forget? Why don't you take that scroll for your kindness? I've no need of it.
We're like master scroll seekers.
Yup. Steph's still waiting for us to find her that magical fish scale. I wonder how Riley's doing with the USB. I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers.
Oh shit! Troll! Incoming!
He's got a soul jewel right there.
Oh, you like my belt? It's made of human skin.
What do you think we should do?
Let's take him.
I'll smash you to bits.
Shield of Courage!
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Throwing rock.
Protected by Shield of Courage! Burning Blade! 1 damage. And you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Scroll of Advantage. We gain an extra turn. Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
Burning Blade! 2 damage, and you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Throwing rock.
2 damage. I'm still on fire.
Scroll of Healing. Thanor and I are restored to full health. All negative status effects removed.
Fire Blast! 3 damage to you. 1 to her. Sorry.
Worth it. Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Stunning punch.
Stun.
I'm still on fire.
Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
Double slam.
4 damage. Yeah. Here, look what else I got. Only one more jewel left.
Getting there.
Okay, that troll was scary. I admit it.
Nothing to admit. It's just facts. That's definitely Ryan under there, right? I wonder how Riley's doing with the USB. Steph's still waiting for us to find her that magical fish scale.
Seems like so long ago.
That alley goes to the river. Fish live in rivers.
Shh, they're here.
Woe is me. Woe is me. Behold, my love has been slain by yonder river monster.
Where?
Just down yonder alley. Near the river. Alas, alas.
Beware of river monster. Some kind of snake?
I guess.
Do we have to fight it?
Why wouldn't we?
We could save our energy for something scarier. Save our scrolls, too.
True. It's gonna attack. What do you want to do?
Hey! Beat it!
Oh
well, it was worth a shot.
Shield of Courage!
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Protected by Shield of Courage!
Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
Burning Blade! 2 damage, and you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
Spitting venom.
I'm poisoned.
I'm still on fire.
Ow! Poison damage. Strike of Wrath! 3 damage.
Healing Serenade. +1 health to us.
2 damage. Ah, I'm still on fire.
Ow! Poison damage. Huh! 2 damage.
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Oh!
2 damage.
Ow! Poison damage.
Scroll of nimbleness. +1 dodge to us.
Fire blast. 3 damage to you. 1 to her.
Untuned cord. 1 damage.
Yeah. More loot.
All right, let's make some ears bleed.
Wait. What's that? I found the fish scale!
Let's go back and trade it for the soul sapphire.
Yeah! Are you bummed that we had to kill the snake?
Shit, that didn't take long. Can't wait to transfix some monsters with my sweet hypnotic jams.
I saw that. Like, right before you picked it up.
Okay, you can have the credit.
No, I don't care. I'm just saying.
Too late. Credit's yours.
Okay, we handled the river serpent.
Thank you, adventurers.
But you should probably clean up that body.
When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around?
Steph looks fantastic. I guess we can always come back and buy other stuff if we want.
One magic fish scale.
Impressive. Well, then here's my end of the bargain.
We've got all three! We can go back to the king now!
Yup.
Too bad we didn't have this back at the bridge. So, I can heal already with my music.
Yeah, but the scroll heals us completely. And it cures poison and stuff like that.
1 gold, please.
Do you think we'll run into any more trolls?
I doubt it. They're pretty territorial.
Then I guess we don't need this. So, the Scroll of Advantage basically skips the enemy turn. My Hypnotic Fugue kind of does the same thing.
Yeah, but the fugue uses up your turn, so you can't attack. The scroll is stronger.
1 gold, please.
We've already got some of these, right?
Yeah.
I hope we meet again.
We've still got coins. Should we spend them before we go back to the king?
Good idea. Maybe we'll swing by the Emporium.
Rumors say the serpent's killed. The fisher folk are doubly thrilled. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
I know this guy. He's one of Steph's coworkers.
Oh my god. It's my mom.
Feanor, the monster slayer, you've come at last. Do you remember me from your past adventures?
You're Netheria, the forest spirit.
You have done well on your quest. The forest notices. She offers a treasure for you to claim. Look, there.
What is that? The Sky Sword. It's the Sky Sword of Power! It's exactly the same as I drew in the comics. It's got the pincer, and the same grip, and it's got this part for the jewels. How do they do it? Can I really take it?
Promise me you'll only use it for good. Helping others and stuff like that.
Okay. Bard, a song, if you please.
Monsters beware your final hour. Thanor has found the Sky Sword of Power.
I'll take that sword now, and the jewels!
Stormrider, the undead! I should have known King Tabor was you all along!
You fools! You have collected the jewels I need and brought them right to me!
We've gotten this far. We can beat him.
Give them to me!
scroll of healing.
Shield of courage!
Horrid disharmony.
Ah! Burning blade!
Hypnotic fugue.
Transfixed by that gorgeous music! Curse this fire!
Strike of wrath!
Stirring him.
Curse this fire!
Burning blade!
Stirring him.
Unholy lightning storm! Death to all who defy me! Curse this fire!
Fire blast! Ah!
Scroll of advantage. Untuned chord.
Burning blade!
We did it!
I can't believe what just happened!
That last fight was epic!
Yeah, but the best part was finding...
Shit.
Gabe's dead. Gabe's dead because of me. It's my fault. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe.
Ethan! Listen to me. It wasn't your fault. At all. It wasn't. Okay? It wasn't. Charlotte?
Back here. Hey. Thanks for coming.
Of course. Ethan's dad already pick him up?
Yeah, they just left. I just wanted to thank you. Ethan needed today.
It was a group effort, but I'm glad I could help.
He thinks the world of you, you know. After everything, I think you're sort of his hero.
He's sort of mine. How creative he is. You must be so proud of him. He was so thrilled to see you show up with the sword.
I think that was mostly about the sword.
Maybe. But I think he was happy to see you in his world.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Charlotte?
God, Alex, don't mind me, okay? Just a lot going on.
I can imagine. Getting Ethan ready for his dad, the shop, the spring festival. I'm always here if you want to talk about anything.
You're really sweet, but I'm okay. Thanks for swinging by. I'll see you at the festival.
Are you sure? If you want company, I'm...
Said no! Fuck, don't you listen? Shit. This was a mistake.
Where did that anger come from? It looks like Charlotte is really pouring herself into her art. Her anger is so intense. Maybe there's something here that can tell me why.
Gabe, It's your fault. Why would you teach me to need someone again just to go and leave me all alone? Ryan, it's your fault. You were supposed to protect us. Why couldn't you? Alex, it's your fault. Everyone loves you. But I can't look at you without thinking about how fucked everything is since you came into my life.
She's so angry at everyone around her, but there's something else here.
What is wrong with me? I can't let myself feel this way. When did I become such a fucking monster? Ethan! It's your fault! Why couldn't you just fucking listen?
You're angry at him. At Ethan. You blame him.
I'm a bad mom, Alex.
Charlotte. Charlotte.
I hate my son, Alex. He's sweet, and he's creative, and he's the most important thing in the entire universe to me. And I hate him. For so long, it was just me and him. It took so long to learn how to be okay with that. And I was. But then, Gabe. I can deal with hating Ryan, or you, or even Gabe. But Ethan, if he had just listened, Gabe would still be alive. It all comes back to that.
What you're feeling makes more sense than you think. Your pain matters too.
None of it fucking matters. He's dead. I wish I were too.
This anger could kill her, and nothing I'm saying is helping. What if I could just take it away? I can do it. I can take her anger from her. What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I? Alex? I'm okay. Are you okay? Yeah. Yes, I think so. Shit. Did I freak out on you? I'm sorry, Alex. I'm not sure what came over me. Are you sure you're okay? Yes, I think so. Just maybe I blacked out for a minute? I guess that's what happens when you don't sleep. Huh. I wrecked my sculpture. Seems so crazy in here, but I feel... How do I feel? Hey, go home. You're exhausted. I'm serious. It's okay. I'll see you tonight.
Okay. Hear me out. Is Typhon run by the Illuminati?
That would explain the conspicuously triangle-shaped logo.
Boom! Finally cracked it.
Hey.
Alex. So, how did things go with Charlotte?
Honestly, I think she'd want me to keep what happened just between us. Sorry.
Of course. Don't apologize.
So please tell me that the USB stick revealed all of Typhon's secrets.
Not yet, but... Alex...
We found a recording of Gabe's call.
I should probably listen to that.
I need to know.
We're here for you. Okay?
Type in safety. Mac? It's me. Fuck off, Chen. Yeah, okay, just listen. I need you to call off the explosion. Ethan's in the blast radius. Shit. He could get killed. What the hell's wrong with you? He snuck off. We're up here right now, trying to find him. Mac, please. All right, I'm on it. We'll halt the blasts. Fuck. You can't imagine the headaches this will create for me. Thanks, Mac. Whatever. Just doing my job.
They just ignored him. It's so fucked.
You know it's bad when Mac turns out to be the good guy. Alex. You okay?
We're gonna get him. I promise.
What the hell?
Oh, it doesn't matter. None of it fucking matters. He's dead. He's...
Fuck that. I don't need to take this.
should follow her. We'll be right downstairs, all right?
Right now, all that matters is taking these fuckers down. This USB stick has what I need. Time to dig through it. A cold case and a warm beer. Ryan brought this down from his station. Hope it comes in handy. A key part of any good investigation. If that happened to me, what's happening to Charlotte? Thanks for spilling your guts. This time, I don't think Gabe would mind his little sister messing with his stuff. Gabe's call came in from the sat phone at 8:41 p.m. I should find the next call and see if that has any information.
Lena, it's Diane. We have a problem.
You're kidding.
There's a kid lost in the mountains near the pit. We need to postpone. Lena?
Haven is your site, Diane, and therefore this is your decision. I know I don't need to remind you of the stakes.
Someone could be hurt. Or killed.
We've been over this. Anyone up there has disregarded posted notices and accepted full liability.
We're talking about a child. I'm just asking for one day.
If you postpone tonight's scheduled blast, you put Rhea in jeopardy. That puts the whole company in jeopardy. Is that what you want?
No.
Then do the math and make the right call. Email me when it's done.
I will.
So Typhon thought Rhea, whatever that is, was worth risking our lives. Let's hope Diane's email sheds more light.
Lena.
Hello, Diane. Is it safe to assume you've gotten your emotions under control?
My emotions? Someone was killed last night because of a decision you made.
I would be very careful with what you say next. Who do you think is more at risk here? Me or you?
Excuse me?
Now, of course, we're all committed to helping you make it through this difficult period. We don't want to see anyone be scapegoated over an unavoidable accident, right?
Right.
Great. Then you and I are aligned. Who else knew there were people in the mountains?
Just my safety manager, Mac. He got their distress call just before I contacted you.
Do you trust him?
I think I can convince him to be trustworthy.
Good. Good. Only one point of contact, and you've got him handled. I think we're going to make it through this just fine. Speak to you soon.
Okay.
I refuse to feel bad for Diane in all this, but damn.
H&B Investigations. Bennett speaking.
Hi, Bennett. This is Diane Jacobs. Lena told me...
Yep. Been expecting your call.
Okay. I'm not sure what the next step is.
Just need all the pertinent information on the employee in question. Name, number, address, significant others. We'll handle the rest.
I see.
Just come by the office. My secretary will take everything down. No records that you were even there.
Got it. Okay. I'll come by tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
It's so gross that Typhon has people watched.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Hello, Diane. My name is Rory Praha. I'm a journalist with the Rocky Mountain Gazette. We'll be printing a story on last night's accident in the paper tomorrow. Would you like to provide a comment?
Yes, I would. Last night's accident was tragic, and made all the more unfortunate by the fact that it could have been avoided with a simple phone call.
A simple phone call. Can you speak more about that?
Of course. Typhon always has a safety manager on duty. One quick call from Mr. Chen to our 24-hour emergency line would have alerted us that there were people in the danger zone, and we could have reacted accordingly and stopped the blasts.
Are other Haven citizens in danger of meeting the same fate as Gabe Chen?
Absolutely not. As long as you heed the warning signs, you will be safe. And if you ever do find yourself in an emergency, that's what our emergency line is for. There's no danger whatsoever.
All right. We'll be sure to include your comments. Thanks for giving me your time, Diane.
Have a nice day.
I almost threw up listening to that.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Diane, it's Jason.
Hello, Deputy. You have good news for me?
I suppose I do. You are officially cleared to continue regular operation. The county no longer considers your pit an active crime scene.
Well, that's a huge relief.
Now, to be clear, the investigation is still open and active. Typhon hasn't been cleared of anything yet.
Sure, I understand. But can we start mining again?
Yes, you can start mining again.
Is there anything else?
Nope. No, that's it.
Well, thanks for the call.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, Diane.
You too.
Seems a lot easier to get away with murder than you'd hope.
Typhon Mining.
Diane?
Oh, hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm good. Doing real good. So I have a pretty good list of candidates to go over with you. Looks like I've got 40 names.
Great work. When can we go over it?
Hey, Diane, can I be candid for a moment?
Please.
It's just, well, we've all been following the news and, I don't know, after that accident.
Joe?
I just want to be sure there really are positions waiting for these people.
There's nothing to worry about. If you have qualified candidates to show me, I have jobs to offer them.
Glad to hear it. You free Tuesday afternoon? Around 3?
Sure.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Me too. See you later, Joe.
I hope Typhon has a nice severance package.
This is ACFC. How can we feed you?
Is the Good Pickins chicken thing still going on?
It sure is.
Nice. Let me get a large order of the spicy nuggets.
Excellent choice. And would you like the biscuit and gravy or the mashed potatoes and gravy?
Oh, okay.
Sir?
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Do you need a minute?
No. I'm gonna go with the potatoes. Yeah, let's just do potatoes.
You could do both for 50 cents extra.
Oh my god.
You still there?
Yeah. No, that's okay, just the potatoes.
Okay. I've got you down for a large order of spicy nuggets with potatoes. That'll be ready for you to pick up in about 30 minutes.
Thanks.
That was riveting.
Lace Flowers, this is Riley. How can I help you?
Hey, babe, it's me.
Mac, hey, what's up?
I'm on lunch. Oh, you're not gonna believe what J-Man did this morning with some of the new dye.
Hey, so I'm not sure about this part here.
It's Mac.
Is that Gabe?
Hey, Mac, can we talk later? I'm kinda busy.
Busy how?
Let's hang out when you get off, okay?
Hold up, why is Gabe there?
Okay, talk soon. I love you.
Wait, Riley!
Oh, Mac.
Hi, Belt Plumbing. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm with Typhon Mining. I think we had one of your plumbers up here last week.
Typhon Mining. Give me just 1 second to check our records. Yes, I have a record of a service call regarding some sewage backup.
Yeah, so, I don't think it's fixed.
The field report I have says that the issue was diagnosed and solved. Can you describe what you're seeing?
Oh, I really can't. Look, can you just send someone?
I'll have someone out to you later this afternoon.
Great.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Nasty.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Hi, Diane. It's Rose down at Town Hall.
Hey, Rose, how are you?
Oh, I'm busy as a bee this time of year. You have a second? Some folks have come in here with some questions about the expansion and all that. I was hoping you could give me some answers to pass along to them.
I'll do my best. What are the questions?
Let's see here. Okay, first question. How many jobs do you expect to create by opening a second pit?
We'll be starting with 25 new positions, but that number is expected to grow to 45 within the first year.
Oh, give me just a moment here to jot that down. Alrighty, next up, number of questions regarding risks for pollution. Water, air quality, etc., etc. Anything you can offer there?
Let me pass that on to our environmental outreach department. They'll get back to you with all the relevant fact and figures.
Oh, sure. No problem at all. And last one. They want to know if there will be more mining vehicles driving through town.
Yes, we will be increasing our transportation needs somewhat with the expansion. But to minimize disturbance, we plan to direct drivers to stick to approved trucking routes, and of course never after 6 o'clock.
Never after 6. Thanks so much, Diane. That's all I have for you right now.
My pleasure. Have a good one, Rose.
You too.
Diane is really good at pretending to be a person.
Typhon Mining, this is Brandon. Hello. I'm calling from the Department of Land and Resources to confirm the inspection set for next week. Yeah, let me grab Diane for you. Thanks.
This is Diane.
Hi, Diane. I'm calling to...
Confirm inspections?
Yes. Did you have a chance to look over the email I sent?
I did. Everything looks great.
Glad to hear it. I'll see you Thursday then.
Have a good one.
You too.
There must be a lot riding on these inspections.
Typhon Safety. Mac? It's me. Fuck off, Chen. Yeah, okay.
Seems like a lot is hanging on these inspections. Whatever Typhon was up to, it looks like they've all but gotten away with it. Of course, that was Diane's idea. I'm gonna make sure this expansion fails if it's the last thing I do. This is the email Diane mentioned. So what is Rhea? Rhea went off undetected. A second blast went off that night? What did Lena say? Without the scheduled blast, Rhea will be discovered. It was a diversion. They set off the blast that killed Gabe to cover up another one somewhere else. That's why they couldn't wait. If I can find out where that blast went off, it might tell me why it was so important. Damn. Is this what Diane sold her? A second blast. He had a name and a life and a girlfriend and a sister. I bet this is when Diane decided to start copying evidence to this USB stick. Wow. That's a funny way to spell criminal negligence. Damn. Is this what Diane sold her soul for? What a polite way of saying, I control you, and don't forget it. Situation? You mean that guy you killed? Too bad money can't fix all of Typhon's problems. Wait. Does this mean someone at Typhon feels actual human emotion? No. Not buying it. He's talking about it like it's a sure thing. Who would have thought getting away with murder would be so bureaucratic? The timing of all this is too convenient to be a coincidence. And I thought above ground mining was terrifying. Diane has dossiers on the entire Haven Council. That's not creepy at all. Typhon knows about Eleanor's dementia. Shit. It won't be so secure once we tell Jed what really happened that night. I knew that affidavit gave me a bad feeling. Poor Ducky. I didn't know. What? Pike has a... Okay. Bigger fish to fry right now. This is Rhea. Fuck. This map's too small to tell where this is. I need a map. That's the site of the 2008 Typhon mine collapse. Why would they set off a blast in their current mine to cover up a blast in their old mine? Didn't Typhon just have inspections around the old site? They weren't mining for anything. They were burying something.